set it, and Rich will put it down with some authority. A deep three from Andrews. Oh, make it rain, baby! Yes! Drives left, kicks it to the corner, to the left wing. The corner, or the wing three is up and good. Zoe Swallow dials it up from long range. Payoff pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball, center field. That's going to get out here for loose. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball. That's going to get through the left side of the infield. That's going to score another run. And that's going to be an RBI single. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome live right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Third game of the day here for us. We're excited to get this party started here tonight with tonight's junior varsity boys basketball matchup right here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. We welcome in the visiting Newcastle Trojans as they take on your Wapahani Raiders. Again, as always, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, locked, loaded, and reared and ready to go for another action-packed night of Wapahani Raider basketball. And should be a great couple of games here tonight as we get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Alfred Rods and Customs, a proud sponsor here of the WHS Network. So this JV team, been a little while since they last played. It's been about actually a week ago. They played in their annual junior varsity boys basketball tournament that they have out here. And they went 1-1 on today, and so looking to get back to their winning ways. They won the first game last Saturday, lost the second game. Obviously, a tough opponent here in Newcastle. Them being a 3A school, it's a rarity when you see a 3A come down to a 2A. Whatever the case might be. And as I alluded to earlier during our girls broadcast. I don't believe that Newcastle's ever came here before. I think this is the first time. So definitely quite the treat to have these guys come down here this evening, or come up here, I guess, from Newcastle, and be able to play here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. And obviously, we've had really, I think, overall pretty good start to the season here. Obviously, it stinks. You don't have Logan Wolf right now due to injury, but that's why you got to have that next man up mentality. These guys continue to play the game the right way, continue to play the game hard and for one another. And these guys have stepped up and shown exactly what they're capable of doing, and that's winning ball games. And guys have really fulfilled roles that even 6-7 games ago that wasn't asked of them. So that's just a part of it. These guys have adjusted. And we continue to flourish, and we've got to bring it here once again here tonight. And like I said, in such a tough opponent here in Newcastle, we've got to be able to make sure to establish that inside presence. We continue to see Caleb Lewis being a really nice priority underneath. He's got to make sure that he doesn't get himself in a foul trouble for one thing, but continue to play within himself, just like all these other guys. You see Leighton Spence, he's been playing real well. Brock Zitgraff, all these guys have really came up and have really done an outstanding job so far. Even, some of these younger guys that are freshmen coming in here when asked to do so have played some very valuable minutes as well. But it's a great team effort every time out. We're excited to see what these guys here can do here tonight in front of a home crowd here this evening that will continue to file in throughout the night. But we'll get started here in about a minute, so we're going to go ahead and step aside here for a quick break. And this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Alfred Rods and Customs. We'll be back here with tonight's starting lineups and a tip-off again right here from Raider Gymnasium here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network as we take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First, the non-starters here for the Newcastle Trojans. Number 5, Carson Bain. Number 13, Jackson Ellison. Number 33, Parker Ferguson. And number 40, Matthias Pichetti. And now for the Joe's Barbecue and More starting lineup here tonight for the Newcastle Trojans. Starting at 1 4, the 6'5" sophomore. Number 11, Elijah Turner. At 1 forward, a 6'3" junior. Number 20, Brody Bell. At guard, a 5'11" freshman. Number 22, Braylon Bennett. At the other guard position, a 5'11" junior wearing number 30. That is Braden Hancock. And at forward, 6'3" freshman, number 32, Drew Gallman. Again, Noah Brown is the head coach here for the Newcastle Trojans. And now for the non-starters here for your Wapahani Raiders. Number 4, Noah Henderson. Number 15, Riley Swift. Number 20, DJ Seagraves. And number 22, Kenton Hill. And again, here for your Joe's Barbecue and More starting the lineup here tonight for your Wapahani Raiders. It will look like this here for Wapahani. Starting at 4, the 6' sophomore, number 2, Caleb Kine. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore wearing number 3, Leighton Spence. At guard, a 6'1" junior wearing number 10, Brock Zingraff. At forward, a 6' sophomore, number 12, Hunter Rodifer. And at forward, a 6'3" sophomore wearing number 32, Caleb Lewis. Again, your Raiders coached by Chris Willis. And he's assisted by Jeff Andrews and Andy Sitgraff. So again, that is tonight's Joe's Barbecue and More starting lineup. Again, Wapahani, Newcastle going toe-to-toe here tonight. Again, this first time Newcastle has played here at Wapahani as we get tonight's game officially underway here right on the nose at 6 o'clock p.m. here on this Saturday, January the 20th. 2024, and Newcastle will come right out of the chute with a bucket there by Elijah Turner. So a quick 2-0 lead here for the Trojans. Spence attacking the rack, and he'll put that one through for 2. So that will get the Raiders on the board. There's Leighton Spence with his first bucket here of the night. Right here in the middle is Turner. Back outside, number 30, Braden Hancock, and there's Turner once again. The main source of the offense already, 4-2 Newcastle. Lewis there with the screen. Spence lost the handle on it. First turnover of the night here for Wapahani. And then an off-balance left-handed layup there for Braden Hancock for 2. It's already 8 points scored here within the first minute. Spence will get that one deflected away. Again, the officials here tonight, so Ryan Kaufman and Gary Chalfant. And so official here will have to come off the floor. Hope Ryan's all right. So I don't know if the ball get him in the nose or I'm not even sure what in the world happened, or either that or he just had a random bloody nose that occurred. But we're going to have a brief stoppage here on the floor. Heck of a start to the night. We hope he's all right. But quick timeout here. Official timeout. 6 minutes left to play here to first. We'll be back right after these messages.
7.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. We had to cut the commercial break short there for Alpha Draws and Customs, so we'll get back to that here in a little bit. Well, we quickly got back to action real quick. I thought we was going to have at least another 2 or 3 more minutes left, but we got himself all patched up and ready to go. I still have no idea what in the world happened, but he's back in there like a trooper, getting back at it and refereeing the ball game. So. And that one will be up and good again, so a red-hot start here for the Trojans. Shot for Spence up, no good. And no good right there for Hancock, but got his own rebound, kicks it out. Bennett's 3 will be up and good. And so we're going to have a timeout on the floor taken by Wapahani. This will be their first charge timeout here of the night. And so we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout. We would like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Taylor Architects, Inc., their full-service client-focused architecture firm that provides personal service to you and their clients in the development of high-quality facilities for a variety of building types. Founded by President and Principal Architect Bob Taylor and business partner Bruce Everett, Taylor Architects, Inc. is located at 804 West Wright River Boulevard in Muncie, Indiana. For more information, check them out at www.taylorarchitectsinc.com. And you can contact them at 765-288-3615. Underneath there to Lewis. That shot will be blocked. That is why shot fakes are your best friend a good majority of the time. Bennett no good. Rebounded there by Turner. That's going to be stuffed away there from Lewis. So the Raiders on the run, led by Zitgraf. Caleb Kynes, 3, no good. Rebounded by Dahlman. Bell gets called there with a travel. First turnover now of the night here for Newcastle. Here at the 4:34 mark in the opening quarter. And the Raiders yet to get anything consistently rolling here on the offensive side of the basketball. Outside here to Rodifer, finds Lewis underneath and lost the handle on it. And now Turner loses the handle on that one. Second turnover now tonight. So Spence across half court. Let's see if the Raiders can get anything going on here on this possession. Lewis no good. We've got to have that bucket right there. Turner up and good for 2 more. Lewis there sets up there for the screen, rolls off of it. Rodifer here on the right side. Now Zitgraf dribbles to the left, hand off here to Lewis. He'll give away to Kine. Kine gets in there, and that's going to be lost out of bounds off of Braylon Bennett here of Newcastle. So possession will stay right here with Wapahani. Then bounded there to Zitgraf. Gets it blocked, goes back up, and we fouled on the shot. So the foul will be here on number 32, Drew Dahlman. That's going to be his first, team's first here of the night, and Zickgraf will be at the line shooting 2. First free throw attempt up and good. First point here on the night here for Zickgraf. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. Nicely done. Shot here from Bennett up and good from beyond the arc. So Bennett now with 6 points here on the night. The handoff to Zickgraf. Kine here at the top. Back to Spence again. Drives it there to the free throw line. Dumps it down low. Rodiford there to Zickgraf. Money Hickets. Zickgraf dials it up from long range. Now as the Raiders find themselves now down by 9. Hancock dribbles left inside and gets the finger roll to go. There's some heavy traffic underneath. Oh man, they had Rodiford open for days down there for a moment in time. Zickgraf attacking the rim, and we're going to get an offensive foul called on Brock Zickgraf. That's going to be his first. Team's first here of the night. Third turnover now for Wapahani. Way too easy getting there to the rim. Luckily, he missed the shot. Kine, and that's going to be another offensive foul. This time on Caleb Kine, his first, team second. Now turnover number 4. Hancock up for here to Bennett. Dribbles it left, finds Turner there at the free throw line. Right side now, Dahlman takes it in, no good. Deflected out, and nobody gets to it. Now the 3 from Bennett, no good. Lewis will corral the rebound. Spence will push it up floor. Finds Zickgraf, the 3 is up, and another one, yes! From beyond the arc. Second 3 now of the first quarter here for Zickgraf. He has 8 of Wapahani's 10 points. Back to the corner. Dahlman's 3 up and no good. Rebounded by Bell. Takes it in. Well defended underneath there from Caleb Kine. So the Raiders have a little something going right here, especially if we can get us another score. Kine's 3. That is right on the money. Dialed it up right there. Exactly what the doctor ordered. And now the Raiders, again, at one point was down by, I believe it was 12. Now has managed it to be a 5-point Trojans lead. No good right there. Loose ball underneath. And we're going to foul down there. 38 seconds to play. And the foul's going to be here on Raider number 12, Hunter Rodiford, his first, team's third of the quarter. It will be number 30, Braden Hancock, to inbound it here for the Trojans. And Turner missed a wide open opportunity, gets it blocked in by Lewis, and then gets it right back and then gets the bucket and the foul. So the foul will be here on number 32, Caleb Lewis, his first. Now team's fourth, Turner at the line for one more. And a free throw attempt will be up, and it will be good. So a three-point play converted by number 11, Elijah Turner. 6'5" sophomore forward here for the Trojans. Oh, man. We're going to have a reach-in foul. This will be on number 11, Elijah Turner, his first, team's second of the quarter. It's going to be Leighton Spence to inbound it here along the baseline. Set Graff, dribbles it all the way back up top. We're going to set it up here offensively. The handoff to Spence. Zitgraff dumps it down low. There's Rodifer up and good there for 2. And that's going to do it here for the opening quarter. So plenty of offense so far. The Raiders have gotten themselves right back into the thick of things now. 21-15 here at the end of 1. Make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have your second quarter of action coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here, fans. Again, we hope you guys have enjoyed today's broadcast. Again, the junior varsity team for the girls defeated Union City earlier on today by, I think it was 28 points, 38-10, if I remember correctly. Then the varsity team won a nail-biter, 42-40. And so a great way to start off the day. And for whatever reason, our graphic did not restart itself here, so we're going to go with it. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Yeah, varsity game, that was thrilling all the way to the very end. Glad that the Lady Raiders were able to come up with a big victory. So again, 4 games in one day. It's quite the joy for us. Doesn't get much better than broadcasting Wapahani sports, I'll tell you that much. Leighton Spence there from the free throw line. Some hang time involved. Who's going to get there? Spence ends up corralling it. Rodifer underneath. And that's up and good for 2. Way to stay with it there by the Raiders as Rodifer cashes in there with his first points here on the night. And that one will be up and good. So again, so far the Raiders actually pretty balanced scoring-wise. That shot blocked there by number 40, Matthias Vacchetti. But the Raiders so far, Zitgraff with 8 points, Rodifer with 4, Spence with 2, and Kine with 3. And a turnover there by the Trojans, their third here on the night. Lewis here at the high post area. Inside, that shot's up, no good. I'd like to see him taking that inside a little bit more, then get up or get his defender up in the air and go from there. So again, Caleb picked up his second, team's first here in the quarter. Going to really have to be mindful of that. Shots up, no good, bounced around, Turner collects, and will not get the hook shot to go. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Newcastle. Kendon Hill now in here. So Lewis will have a seat. 5-minute mark here in the first half. Spence finds Hill. Now Henderson. Again, he came in during the break right there. Kine here on the left wing. Rodifer back to Kine again. Rolling off of that was Rodifer. Nothing's there. And the Raiders continuing to be patient here, moving the ball around, making sure we're settling for good shots and making smart decisions. That was a good shot there from Spence. Unfortunately, just couldn't get that one to fall. Raiders on the run, or Trojans here on the run. Man, Spence darn near jumped out of his shoes right there. Got some big-time hops. And a foul here on the shot as Braden Hancock will now head to the line for 2 shots. The foul will be on number 12. Hunter Rodifer, his second, team second of the quarter. First free throw attempt up and no good. We'll see number 32, Drew Dahlman. So again, these Trojans, they definitely have some height. Matthias Fichetti here, 6'9" listed, as that one's up and good. The 6'9" young man. And then they have 3 6'3" guys, and then 6'5" Elijah Turner. So that's quite the tall order. Oh, turnover right there, and Cruz is in there for 2 more. Will be Bell. And a blocking foul here on Trojans number 30, Braden Hancock. That's his first, team's first of the quarter. And we'll see Caleb Lewis back in here. Going to be extremely important for Lewis to keep the fouls down, especially here the rest of this first half. He already has 2 fouls. Cannot afford to pick up a third. So the foul here on number 40, Matthias Fichetti, his first, team second of the quarter. Henderson to inbound it. Inbounded there, Kine tracks it down. Nice hustle. Kine's 3 is no good off the back iron. And Newcastle took themselves out right there, and then Spence lays it in there for 2. So a 30-second timeout on the floor taken here by the Raiders. So they have 3 timeouts remaining. And we're going to stick right here with you once again here during the timeout. We want to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Alfred Rods and Customs. Alfred Rods and Customs, with over 30 years of experience, they sell the baddest hot rods, street rods, muscle cars, and customs in the land. Alfred Rods and Customs buys, sells, and trades cars all over the country. For more information, you can call them at 765-717-3625. You can also look them up on Facebook at Alfred Rods and Customs. Also, come check out their showroom at 613 East Weiser Street in Muncie, Indiana, and let them make your dream a reality. So the Trojans will bring it up floor here, led by number 22, Braylon Bennett. Inside there, back out to Bell. Here's Bennett here at the top. Nothing's available. Finally finds number 30, Braden Hancock. Back to Bennett again. And the Raiders trying to keep it out of the post area here. Going a little 2-3 zone action. The 3 is on the way, no good. But tracking down the rebound, Dahlman. Nice deflection there by Noah Henderson. So possession will stay right here with Newcastle. .224 to play here in the first half. Dahlman's shot will be up and good. Leighton Spence pulls up off the mark that time. Oh, wow. Nice shot there from Bennett. From beyond the arc, 9 points now for the young man. Spence looking for Lewis, but Lewis did not dive down off that pick and roll action. Henderson back to Caleb Lewis. Here's Kine on the left wing, looking to drive the baseline. We'll get a blocking foul here on the Trojans. And this will be on number 22, Braylon Bennett. His first, team's third of the quarter. $1:37 to play here in the first half. The Raiders looking to get it back in single digits here. They got it within, I believe it was 4 or 5 points. Kine's shot on the way and is fouled. Fouls on Bennett again, his second, team's fourth. So Kine will head to the line for 2. First one's up and off the side of the right. There of the rim. We'll see number 13, Jackson Ellison. So we'll see his first action here tonight. Second free throw attempt in and out, no good. McKetty ends up with it there, and Bell will be on the run here for the Trojans. And lays it right in there for 2 more. Lewis's 3 up, and that is money. Caleb Lewis making it rain from downtown. That's his first points on the night. Again, obviously has not been much of a threat here offensively so far. Quite the tall order again that he's had to go through. Nice job defensively here by Noah Henderson. Shots up and good there for 2 more. Excellent work right there. That was a 4th turnover on the night there for Newcastle. As Noah Henderson able to cash it in, now down to a 9-point Newcastle lead. Make that the 5th turnover now after that one. Spence takes it right down the heart of the lane and puts it in there for 2. Spence now with 6 points on the night. 10 seconds to play with here in the first half. Hancock gets it up for quickly. Baseline jumper up and good. And that's going to do it here for the first half. So your halftime score, it's Newcastle 35, Wapahani 26. Make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have our halftime reports coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
All right, welcome back here, basketball fans, again to our halftime report, again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate. Again, Next Home Elite Real Estate, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Wapahani finds themselves down by 9 here at the break. Obviously, some work we've got to do defensively. Need to be a little bit more sound here. Newcastle's kind of had their way with us. Now, again, granted, no doubt, they're athletic. They have some height, but that can't stop you from playing solid defense. We've got to get after it a little bit better on the defensive end. I think our offense actually hasn't been too bad. We didn't start off too hot, but then really throughout the first half there, I thought we really did a pretty solid job. So we've just got to continue to make sure to be efficient underneath, or right here on the offensive end, making sure that we continue to attack the rim, and hopefully, some shots will open up outside. We haven't had as much success, maybe as we would have wanted at times here, especially, with capitalizing off of turnovers. We haven't done that all that great of a job. Now, we did force 5 of them, so it wasn't a lot, but, we still did what we had to do, and we had some success at getting takeaways. Now it's just about then converting then on the offensive end. But, you're only down by 9. I thought that we did a good job of climbing back into it. There was a couple different times where we got down by 12 there in the first half, and we clawed our way back. We're within 9. We're in striking distance. You just got to keep working hard right here and make sure that make the appropriate adjustments that need to be made. And, hopefully things will work out, here at the end, and at least give us a chance to get the W here. But you got to give credit here to Newcastle. They have played very well. They've utilized the inside when they needed to, but they've also been able to knock down some outside shots. Braylon Bennett has been one of the nice pieces here offensively that has really showcased himself here in this in the first half from beyond the arc. So it's just one of those things that, again, we've just got to do a little bit better job here on the defensive end. But, again, you're in striking distance, so we'll see what adjustments are made. And hopefully things will come to fruition here for Wapahani and be able to give ourselves a chance to win tonight's ball game. Point totals here for the Raiders. They were led here in the first half. Had a couple guys here really, I thought, moved the ball around very well, distributing things. Bronx Dickgraf has 8 points. Leighton Spence with 6. Hunter Rodifer with 4. Caleb Kine and Caleb Lewis with 3 points each. And then Noah Henderson with 2 there for a grand total of 26 first half points. So again, the Raiders find themselves down by 9 here at the half, 35-26. Make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have the second half of play right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here to our next Home Elite Real Estate game break as we start the second half of play. It's going to be Newcastle basketball. Again, if you're just joining us here for the first time here this evening, again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Appreciate you all for tuning in and supporting us. More importantly, these student athletes here on both sides here for Newcastle and for Wapahani. As we'll have an early foul here on Raider number 32, Caleb Lewis. That's going to be his third, team's first of the quarter. So it's going to be number 11, Elijah Turner, at the line for the Trojans. First free throw attempt up and no good. Again, Turner, a 6'5" sophomore forward here for the Trojans. The second free throw attempt up and off the back iron, no good. So coming up empty on that possession to start the second half was the Trojans. You got your Zigroff not have his dribble right there, for goodness sakes. And we're going to get a blocking foul in the basket. Foul's going to be here on number 10, Brock Zigroff, his second, team second of the quarter. So able to make the free throw right there to now make this a 12-point Newcastle lead. Up top here, Rodifer, down low to Lewis. And we're going to have another reach-in foul this time here on Newcastle's number 32, Drew Dahlman, his second, team's first of the quarter. And bounded there to Zigroff, and now he's going to be fouled on the way up by number 20, Brody Bell, his first, team second. So 2 shots here for Brock Zigroff. First one will be up and good. So Zigroff now up to 9 points here on the evening. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. Nicely done. So 10 points here for the junior guard, here for the Raiders. Bennett got the friendly bounce to go. So the Raiders again looking to push it up more quickly here. Not allow Newcastle to set up defensively, but Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. Ups it down low to Rodifer. That pass deflected, spins out to Zitgraf. The three on the way off the front iron. Bennett will track it down, pushes it up floor. Bell will be fouled on the way up, and the ball got stuck. So now Zitgraf will pick up his third, team's third already. So we played a minute and a half and already have 3 fouls. So that's not good. So Brody Bell here at the charity stripe for 2 of them. And the first one will be up and no good. So Newcastle hasn't started off too hot here from the charity stripe here in the second half. 0 for their first 3. And they'll knock that one down. The old broadcasting jinx again. So they never said anything. What in the world's he done? Okay. He was all kinds of confused. Spence's 3 up, no good. Zitgraf will track down the rebound over to Rodifer. Underneath. Lewis will be fouled on the way up. So the foul will be here on number 22. Braylon Bennett, his third. Team's third of the quarter. And 2 shots here for the Raider big man, Caleb Lewis. So 4 points now on the night here for Caleb. Might as well go ahead and make it number 5 right here. The second free throw attempt here for Lewis will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. Left side, here's Bell, guarded by Kine, drives it left. Well defended by Caleb Kine. Dahlman to the inside. Again, quickly cut off there from Rodifer, or by Rodifer. The deep right side 3 is up and good for number 30, Braden Hancock. Shots up, no good. And a foul here looks to be on Hunter Rodifer. And indeed it will be. So Rodifer will now pick up his third. Team's 4th. So our 3 tallest guys all have 3 fouls each. That's not good. And now make it a 4th. As far as personal foul here on Zitgraf, that's his 4th, team's 5th. Man, we still got a long way to go here in this third quarter, and they already have 5 fouls on us. So Bennett at the line for 2. The first one will be up and good. In comes Noah Henderson. Brock Zitgraf will have a seat. I would highly doubt that he'll be in here for at any point in time here in the third quarter. And that's going to be turned over here by Wapahani. Their second turnover here in the second half. And another one up and good. Rodifer right elbow shot, in and out, no good. And Turner will end up coming up there with a loose ball and lost it out of bounds. First turnover here in the second half. All right, so they're going to put Zitgraf back in. That's shocking to me, but it's not up to me. So he's definitely got to make sure he doesn't pick up that 5th foul. Zigraff's 3 up and no good. Nice hustle there from Henderson trying to track it down. 3 from Turner off the mark. Spence will get it, and they're on the run. Pull up top of key 3, up and rattles that one right on home by Leighton Spence. So Leighton up to 9 points now this evening. Graf there with a rebound. Pushing it up floor. Henderson works it to the right side to Spence. Rodifer with a screen. Spence again from beyond the arc, and another one from downtown. So that will get the Raiders back within 12. 2 consecutive made rainmakers from Leighton Spence. 48-36 Newcastle. Again, the timeout taken here by Wapahani. We'll be back with more right after these messages. (48-36). Newcastle leads it here in quarter number 3. It's going to be Newcastle basketball following the timeout here from Wapahani. So again, the Trojans still with all 5 of their timeouts. Wapahani with only 2. To the corner here to Dahlman, and he's going to get that taken right away there by Wapahani. Nice hands there from Spence and Henderson. Second turnover here in the second half. 7 on the night here for Newcastle. Zigraff here to Rodifer. That pass deflected, and the Raiders have somehow got it back. Now to Henderson. Underneath there, Lewis can't get turnaround jumper to go. And another Newcastle turnover. The Raiders have got to capitalize, but instead, we'll give it right back. Oh, for goodness sakes. So the foul here on Henderson, that's his first. So Kine back in. Henderson will have a seat. 49-36. A buck and a half to play. Here in the third, double screen. Spence will find Lewis here. Right elbow takes it inside. No good. Bounced around a couple times. Nice hustle right there. Newcastle and Wapahani. Bennett and Rodifer going at it, but we'll have a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout taken by the Trojans, and we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout. We want to thank some more sponsors here tonight. A big thanks here to Joe's Barbecue and More, located at 209 North Pittenger Road in Selma, Indiana, right off of State Road 32. They're not your average barbecue place. Family-owned, Joe's Barbecue and More offers various savory dishes, including barbecue ribs, pulled pork and pulled chicken, rib tips, brisket, boneless wings, along with fresh and tasty salads, wraps, sandwiches, flatbreads, and more. This might not be your average barbecue place, but it is most definitely the place to be. They are open Wednesday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. Make sure to check them out. Great food, great atmosphere inside, just a great place to be, and we appreciate them for being a sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. Bennett's three will be up and no good. Backside rebound there by Brody Bell. No good. Turner right there. So a plethora of second chance opportunities there for Newcastle. Shot off the mark. Bounced around a couple times. Spence ends up coming up with it. Now Zitgraf here on the right side. 34 seconds to play here in the third. And Wapahani down by 15. Rodifer. Nothing there. Now Lewis will work it back out here to Zitgraf. Heck, that's a wide open shot. No good there. Turner collects it on the rebound. Bell's three will be up and no good, and that's going to do it here for quarter number 3. So the Newcastle Trojans 51, your Wapahani Raiders 36. Again, stay right here with us. Fourth quarter of play coming up here from a packed house out here from Raider Gymnasium. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter of play again as the Trojans lead your Raiders 51-36. The handoff here to Leighton Spence, drives it left, kisses that one off the glass and puts it through for 2. So Spence now up to 14 points here tonight. Again, if you're just joining us here tonight for the first time this evening, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, welcome to Raider basketball here on the WHS Network. Again, we'll have tonight's varsity game coming up here in just a little while. That should be a great one coming up tonight. Wow, a deep three right there. That one is up and good for number 30, Braden Hancock. 16 points here for the young man. Zitgraf is looking to dish it inside there to Lewis, but that ball kicked away, so it's going to stay right here with Wapahani. Lewis, left side shot up and good. Caleb Lewis now up to 7 points. The Raiders down by 14. 5.5 to play. Tell you what, that young man, he pretty much about everything he throws up there, he hits. Got to give credit where credit's due. Of course, we could do a better job defending him too, though, on the same token. That shot off the mark, but Zitgraf fouled on the way. That'll be here on number 20, Brody Bell, his second. Team's first of the quarter. And Zitgraf will be at the line for 2 of them. First one will be up and good. So we'll see number 11, Elijah Turner, back in for Newcastle. Second free throw attempt up and rattles that one on home as well. So 2 crucial free throws here from Zitgraf. No good. Rodifer there with a rebound. And here come the Raiders running and gunning. Spence to Zitgraf here on the right wing. Back up top. Spence tries to get to the paint area, but before then we'll have a blocking foul here on Trojans number 30, Braden Hancock, his second. Team second of the quarter. And bound to Zitgraf. Now Rodifer gives back here to Zitgraf again, drives it to the lane. Right side layup, no good, but is fouled on the way up. So Zitgraf back to the charity stripe. Here's a foul be on number 40, Matthias Vacchetti. That's his second, team's third. First free throw attempt up and rattles in and out that time around. Second free throw attempt, he'll get it that time. So 13 points now tonight here for Brock Zitgraf. The Raiders within 13, under 4.5 to play. Obviously have got some work to do. Not impossible by any means, as we'll have a charge taken here by Rodifer. The foul will be on number 30, Braden Hancock, so he'll pick up his third, team's fourth. 9th turnover now of the night here for Newcastle. Zitgraf here with a fake handoff, and he will throw it away. 4th turnover here in the second half. That was kind of a big one right there. You never know what could have happened. He could have went in there, hit the layup, got an and one, went to the free throw line, made us a 10-point game potentially. You just never know. And Turner up and good for 2 more. Some costly turnovers here late in the game. Done actually a pretty good job of taking good care of the basketball until the last couple possessions, and that was a nice, easy layup there for number 22, Braylon Bennett. 15 points now tonight here for him. The bucket is good. Lewis will head to the line for one more. Foul's going to be on number 40, Matthias Vacchetti, his third, team's fifth. So again, Lewis at the line for one more, looking to complete the 3-point play. And it's going to be up and off the front iron, no good. Cross-court pass here to Turner. Shots up, no good. And we're going to have a foul here. Looks like it's going to be on Vecchetti again. Indeed, it will be. So that's now going to be his fourth. So 2 shots coming here for Leighton Spence. First one's up and good. $15 points now for Leighton. See Henderson back in for Kine. The second of 2 up and good as well. Nicely done. So 16 points for Leighton Spence. So the foul number 4, Noah Henderson. So that's going to be his second. Team's first here of the quarter. Inbounded all the way out here to Vecchetti. Looking for Bennett, able to get it to him out near half court. 2:40 to go. And then we'll get a reach and a foul here on Caleb Lewis, his fourth. Team second. Oh, they end up calling that on Leighton. Okay. So Leighton Spence will pick up the foul right there. And now we'll get another foul. This one's going to be on Noah Henderson. His third. Team's third. Kine back in for Henderson. And this will be a 30-second timeout on the floor taken by Newcastle, so they will have 3 timeouts remaining with 2:27 to play in the fourth. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more following this message from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, so quickly inbounded and put it in there for 2 as we was coming back from the break. They didn't even use the full 30-second timeout. Spence no good there for 3. And there's Elijah Turner for 2 more. I got to be honest with you right here. If you're Wapahani, I'd just hold the ball for the last shot. There's no 17-point shot, so might as well go ahead and, well, there's that. And a 30-second timeout taken here by the Trojans. We'll step aside here for another quick timeout. We'll be back right after this message.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, so both teams with 2 timeouts remaining as we come back from a timeout there, 66-47. So again, you're right here if you're Wapahani. I was going to say I'd hold for the last shot again, but nonetheless, there's that. So Spence now with 19 points. Again, no Raiders Live post-game show because we'll have to get ready and prepared for tonight's varsity game. Kendon Hill there with a rebound, 1 minute to play. So the jump ball there will head back in favor of the Trojans here, 45 seconds to go. Getting it right here if you're the Trojans. Yeah, again, you're up to 16 points. No point in putting anything together there. 3-pointer no good. All right, that's going to do it here tonight, folks. 68-52 is your final score. The Newcastle Trojans come away with a victory here tonight over your Wapahani Raiders. Make sure, again, to stay tuned in. We'll have tonight's varsity action coming up here in about 15 minutes or so from now. That's when we'll start that broadcast, so right around 7:25. So we hope you all tune in. Again, thanks for staying tuned in here with us throughout tonight's junior varsity matchup. Again, here's Newcastle wins at 68-52, your final score here tonight. Again, we'll see you all back here in just a little while, right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.